Hi, this is a quick tutorial on how to install Group VPN for Windows. This will give a run through on the about the tutorial which is already provided on the website. So what I'll be doing is I'll be getting two machines connected over a virtual private network and which uses Group VPN. And one of these machines is my local machine, which runs on Windows Vista, and the other machine is over here, which is behind NATs, and it's it runs on 64-bit Windows Server 2008. So they are both not on the same network right now. So I'll go about the process on how Group VPN can be installed. So the first step in the installation procedure is to install the tap device. To install the tap device, you need to download. There are actually two ways in which you can do that. The first method is where you can use the OpenVPN package, and the OpenVPN package has other components, and all you need to install for this is the tap device, the virtual Ethernet adapter that is shown over here. Or else there is an alternate method where we have packaged the tap device as a separate component, and that is illustrated over here. We'll recommend you to go ahead with the first option, which is using OpenVPN, and this is how you go about it. So once you have downloaded the setup for OpenVPN, you can start it, and all you need, as I told you earlier, is the tap virtual Ethernet adapter driver. So you may unselect all the rest and click on install. This process can take a little time, so I'll pause for a minute. Okay, so I've got the virtual adapter installed. I'll finish off with that step. And now the second step involved over here is to change the tap device's name. So for that, what you need to invest is go to networks. From here, you need to go to network and sharing center. In network and sharing center, you need to click on manage network connections. So once this opens up, you can see that because of the installation of the tap device, yeah, a new a new network adapter can be seen over here. To rename it, right click on it, click on rename it to tap IPOP, and it will ask for authorization. So continue. And that's it. So step one of our installation procedure is over. As you can see, the network adapter tap IPOP has been installed, but it is still not connected. The second step over here is to create or join a group. For this, what you need is you need to go to our the grid-appliance web page, and you can see that you can either click on an existing group and download the configuration files. If you are going to join someone else's group, you need to click on join and get the authorization for that, or else you can create a new group. So I'll just create a new group for illustrating. So I'll name it test 2, and you may or may not choose a managed P2P pool, so I'll go for no. So you need to provide a P2P namespace and an ID namespace, a base IP range. So the dynamically assigned IPs will be in the range of 33.33.0.0 to 33.33.255.255. This is the net mask, and I'll click on endpoint security, yes, and submit. So now what it does is it creates the configuration files required for setting the group VPN. It will be in a zipped format, so all configuration files are there in one zip file called config.zip. I'll save it. So as you can see here, I've got the configuration files in my desktop. So this does with step 2, and now step 3 is where I need to download the binaries for group VPN and extract it. The binaries are in a zip format, so first I'll save it. So that also goes into my downloads folder. I need to extract it. Once you have extracted the binaries, go into the bin folder and copy the config files that were taken earlier and paste them into your bin folder. So so far we have got all the binaries and the configuration file that are required. Now to install the group VPN service. For that, there is a batch file called install_windows. You need to right click on it and run it as an administrator. And this shows you that the group VPN service has been started. It takes a little while for it to start. You can see the status start pending. It takes a little while for Windows to start the service, and you can verify it by going into services. You can start it by typing services.msc in your command prompt window. Uh, so there is no group VPN over here. I'll just refresh it quickly. So now you can see that group VPN service has started. It's of the type automatic. That is, whenever Windows is restarted, it starts automatically, and it's running right now. So we'll go back to network connections. We can see that the tab device we had assigned earlier has got connected, and it has received an IP. Now go to the other machine that we have. Here I've already installed the device, so there's no need to run Open VPN setup again. What I need to do right now is get the configuration file. So I'll go to the website from where I can download the configuration file. So I can see the group that we had created, test2. I'll download the configuration file from there. And here is the configuration file. I have already downloaded the group VPN binaries, so there's no need to download it again. As I did earlier, I'll go to the bin folder. I'll copy the config file, paste it into the bin folder. Right click on install Windows, run it as administrator, and the group VPN service has been started over here as well. So we can verify it at the other end too. In network connections, we can see that tab pop. It's right now in identifying the network. Now to quickly verify whether the machine has the IP address which we had specified, you can open a command prompt window and type in ipconfig. So you can check what is the IP that is assigned to the IPOP device. As we can see, it is within the range that we had specified, 33.3, and this is the IP which is assigned to the other machine, the Windows Server 2008 machine. And I'll see if I can connect to that machine by pinging it from my local machine. So as you can see, it's connected, and both the computers are on the same network now using the group VPN service. So I hope with this you can see you can understand the steps that are involved in installing group VPN and be able to use it. Thank you.